Similarly, with gender ideology, you could say that the secret essence of all American relations is cis heteronormative patriarchal oppression, of one sex and one sexual orientation over all other gender expressions, and we need to view every relation in America through that single fact, through the oppressiveness of the patriarchal family structure and so on. And this is the single explanatory fact for all of American life. And if you don't feed every remotely related incident in life into that system, then you're missing the truth, the secret Gnostic truth of all of life. But in fact, it takes all of the incredible diversity of God's creation and of our world, and reduces it to a series of factors that can be plugged into a single ideological system, or a complicated ideological system, and thereby it prevents us from actually seeing one another as unique individuals who are all God's children, and yet also all unique in the way in which we are God's children. And it forces us to view ourselves and one another in these preconceived ideological categories.
In your article, you state that race and gender ideology inevitably corrupt education.
You could begin with, if you begin instead with the truth about human beings, that we're all made in the image and likeness of God, that we have two sexes, that we have however many races or ethnic groups or whatever you want to point to, and yet we still have a common humanity. You can begin with that foundation and work from there and start to think through, so what is the difference between a man and a woman? We know that there are men and women, but how is that important? How does that manifest? What is the difference between this cultural background and that cultural background? We know that there are different cultural backgrounds. How much does that matter? In what way does that matter? You could have honest and open conversations and inquiries into the truth if you have that foundation in sound doctrine, sound opinion, rather than forcing everything into a straitjacket of an ideological system.